It's a disappointing entry. Most of our big names are choosing to miss out on the indoor season, or at least on this particular event. Peter Elliott should have been here, but he's carrying an injury. Hopes to run in the invitation meeting in this same arena on February the 17th. One or two experienced men. I said an opportunity for new names to emerge. They're hardly new in terms of athletics, but one or two of them would certainly never have tasted the dizzy heights of a potential World Championship place before. Amongst the runners to look out for here, Mark Kirk, probably the most experienced of all, number 12, at the head of the field at the moment. He's 28 and has run several times for Great Britain indoors. On his inside, wearing number 3, Tom Buckner, whose brother, Jack, of course, one of Britain's great distance runners. Now, I gather, fit and healthy and training well again after so many injury problems. All in red, number 22, moving up into second place now is Glyn Tromans from Coventry Godiva, third in the Omron Games at Cosford recently. 6 laps to go of the 7.5 that they run in this event. Some great names amongst the former champions in the 3A's history in recent times. David Moorcroft, Tim Hutchings have won it. John Wetton took 6 titles in the 1960s, and right up to earlier this evening, that stood as the biggest number of track titles taken by any British man until Linford Christie toppled it with that close photo finish in the 60 metres. Steve Ovett.
Well, Mark Kirk's clipping along here, 64 seconds the first lap. Not fast, but fast enough perhaps to sort out some of the runners in this particular field. Obviously, if they've had a tough time qualifying some of the younger athletes, then they're going to feel tired in this particular race. I think Mark's using experience here to get out front, just easing it along, nothing too special, but watching and making sure that there's no break. But I think with he's got quite good speed actually over the last 200 metres. He knows he's doing with a chance of getting up amongst the medals.
Number 23, Carl Warren from Cannock in Staffordshire, one of the fastest losers to qualify for the final, coming out wide on that bend, just under 4 laps to go. Kirk still leading. Tromans in second place, number 22. 23 is Warren, 3 on the inside is Buckner, Tom Buckner. 5 right in the middle of the picture, Peter Davis from Leicester, whose wife, Diana Davis, is one of Britain's leading high jumpers. This time round, it's 3 laps to go. Last year, Peter Elliott took a massive 4 seconds off a British record which had stood for 8 years when he set a new world record in this event indoors, 3 minutes 34.20 in Seville.
Remember that the world qualifying time here is 3:43. They're not going to be anywhere near that sort of time in this particular race, so these boys are really racing today. They're not out for the fast time to get the qualifying for that particular championship zone.
And with his usual immaculate timing, as Steve says, that the race in proper really starts with 2 laps to go. Kirk suddenly gets the challenge from Mark Scruton in the green vest. There he is, Scruton, former Great Britain international, now 32, challenging the other experienced runner, Kirk, at the head of the field. Troman still holding on for 3rd place. It's the bell. It's Kirk, Scruton, and Troman's tiring a little as Buckner begins to close on him in 4th place. But Mark Kirk, who's a dentist in Belfast, trying to extract the finish here out of Mark Scruton, but I don't think he's going to succeed. Scruton's got himself in front of the final bend, and a very good finish by Buckner in the white vest, which will carry him into 2nd place. Scruton wins it then, Buckner 2nd, and a tiring Kirk, I think, just held on for 3rd, 3:51.98. Not a very exceptional time at all, not a very exceptional race, but all you can do as an athlete is go out and do your best, and he did.
Well, this is the point where Scruton makes his move. Kirk, having led almost all the way from the gun, I think looks quite smooth here, but Scruton on the outside, who looks like he's struggling, really puts a burst in here. Comes past with just, 100 to go, less than that perhaps, and I think he knows there that he's got the race, because you can't really come back at someone that fast or for this type of bend. Kirk, I think, really is now tiring quite badly. Buckner comes past, and I'm not even sure whether he takes 3rd spot there, but Buckner gets 2nd, and it's a very, very close finish for 3rd. But a good run there a tactical run anyway from Scruton, I think anyway.
Well, a whole host of titles still to be decided here at Cosford. We'll be back with more.